It says we've got excellent. There we go. YouTube is up and running. Pop that out. Don't need YouTube video open. We'll get up OBS and we'll bring out the chat. Just like before. Okay. Turn this off. Don't need that open. I don't suppose anybody's here yet. Which is fine. All right, I think oh, you know what? I should get a drink. I should get a drink. Oh, okay, I'm here. All right, have a drink. Isn't that delightful? Okay, we're ready? Good evening, Sprouts. Welcome to the stream. As always, I am you, Unsynced. Sorry for the late delay today. Doing some FC help. I think someone from the free company was looking for some help crafting something. I have leveled up all my crafters on my main character, you little punk. Or punk you little, I guess. You know, I did not realize it would take so long. I thought I'd give a little hand, so I kind of offered to make the 4 main hand and secondary hand. So like the 2 main hand, 2 secondary hand for the botanist and the miner for someone from my free company. And it took me a minute to figure out how to do it. I failed one of them, unfortunately, but I had to make like all of the pieces to build them first. So like it took me a long minute to get to that point. I thought it'd only be like 5 or 10 minutes. Honestly, that was a stupid thing to think that would happen that way. But instead, it took like an hour. It took an hour to craft those 4 items. Well, I mean, I'm max level, but I haven't got the best gear. So it actually took me a long time to work out what order to do the abilities in. Like just like the fighter, just like the lancer here has these abilities, the crafters have abilities as well that you have to activate in a certain order to build up the quality, and when you get the quality to max, then you can craft it, which again takes a lot of steps to get a high quality item. And you want a high quality item because they provided all the materials, which, you know, takes a lot of gathering time. It takes a lot of purchasing time, and by purchasing time, that's certain currencies you need to buy certain things, all in-game currencies. None of this pro pay stuff bullshit. But so yeah, it took me a minute to figure out how to do it, and then when you do it, it's like each piece that I had to make, or like each piece of the main item I had to make took like a minute and a half to make. That's how long the macros are. Well, the macros that I made. That's how long the button presses are, essentially, to get to that point. Oh my god. But we're there. We got it done. We're late. We're still streaming. We're back on YouTube and we're back on Twitch. I don't suppose anyone's here, which is fine. We're gonna get right back to where we were. Last time we left off, we joined the Maelstrom, mainly because we got a hot mom to be our leader, the Admiral Merlb. And we're the Lancer. The Lancer we have is at level 37. The Condor is level 42. We aren't doing the duty roulettes right now because we don't want to over level ourselves. We're only going to get like XP and gil from that. We already have 100. We already have 1,000,000 gil right now, so it's not like we're desperate for anything. And it's just going up. Every time we spend money to teleport anywhere, like we're actually making more money from the adventures than we are not. Cutter's Cry is a dungeon we have done. I think we did it. Yeah, I'm sure we did. On the Conjurer, right? Yeah, let's see. There's a little check mark. Does that check mark go away? No, it's right there. All right, so we did all these dungeons. We don't have any dungeons left to do. We did the Bowl of Embers, which is our first Ifrit fight, first primal. We had some fun last session with some friends. Summoner, did we send you off on a mission? We did. Stevedore went off as a lancer, came back, and he brought some money, and he brought a ram's horn. I don't know if we're ever going to use that. As such, Stevedore. What level is he? No, we can't equip Stevedore on an event on a venture if he if we can't equip him if he's already on the way out. Let's see here now. Now he's level 6, which means that we definitely have some gear he could wear. Are these like level 0s? Yeah, they're level 0 stuff. That's nothing. Bracelets. No, okay, so we must have it in our inventory that he can use. No, I don't think so. That's level 1. What do we have here? None of this stuff is any good. Level 20. That's White Mage. He must have gear that we can use, right? Let's take a look. He's got lots of gear. So we got a level 6 guy here. 15, 14, 12, 5. Okay, so that's good. He can use that. This is all non-gear for him. Let's find a hat that he can wear. This level 5 hat has got some points on it. I don't think the stats actually matter. It's the, can he wear that though? Yeah, all classes. It's just the eye level. We need to get gear that fits his eye level. Or gear that'll give him increase to his eye level. Because the increase to the eye level 6. Yeah, this is it. It's for him, right? Yeah, he can use this. There's the, where's it at? It's the third one in Lancer. Gladiator, Marauder, Lancer. Okay, we'll grab that. Gloves. Do we have level 5 gloves? Yep, retrieve those. Level 5 pants. Yeah, retrieve those. Level 5 boots. All classes. Doesn't really matter, right? As long as he can wear them. We'll just take these because technically they're for his class. This earring will give him 5. This bracelet will give him 5. This ring will give him 11. And I think that's all we can give him right now. That's it. Alright, back to the guy here. And then we open up our inventory here, and we're going to give him this ring, this bracelet, this earring, these boots. Oh man, he's going to have our fit from like 2 weeks ago. It's not going to be fit. It's not going to be fit to look at. Oh, he's got a little wizard's hat and a new lance. There we go. Eye level 4. Brutal. What do we have that's so low level? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh, okay. It takes into account the empty slots here for the neck and the left ring. But that's it. So what happens now, we're not going to send him out on another... We're not going to send him on a short adventure. We're going to send him out on a long adventure. But now we can send him out on this 18-hour one here. What about hunting? Can we do anything? Yeah, he can get all of this stuff because it doesn't require anything. Yeah, none of this requires anything. But I don't think we're going to send him on these little quests. I don't need this stuff right now. And I don't need to spend the venture on that. I can spend 2 ventures on this and get him 20k aside. All right. Catch you later, friend. Perfect. Okay. Well, we don't have any class quests because we need to be level 30 in the main story. So right now, we're on the company you keep. We have to head here. I forget what happened. Your formal introduction to the Maelstrom is interrupted by an urgent report concerning an Imperial attack on a Highwind Skyways airship. Head to Cedarwood and determine the fate of the crippled vessel and its crew. Alright, let's do it. I think the fastest way is... Well, I think we just have to run. Oh, no, I didn't even do that. We're just gonna have to leave out through the west gate here. Yeah, the east gate here. Head across Middle Lanasica into Lower Lanasica, because we don't have any sort of way to get there. Let's do it. Yeah, that makes sense. Great. Where are we? We are the upper decks. I think we need to get to the lower decks. We can go lower in Alaska there, but I wouldn't mind just like cutting through. No, why not? We can go down. We'll just head down. We'll head down south. Do a little run. So yeah, I think if you're going to play an MMO like this, I think it's important to maintain sort of like positive vibes with the people that are in your free company. I mean, an MMO is really meant to be a game where you play with people, and I want the people that I play with to actually want to play with me. I put all those hours, and I mean a lot of hours, into leveling up my crafters to the point where they could do this stuff, where they could like help build things for people. I did not want to play a game where I put all that time in and then just didn't build anything, didn't help craft anything for people. I'm going to try and use it to make money later. I don't know how. I'm not very good at figuring out how to make money in games like this. I don't know what to sell. I don't know what to make. I don't know like what actually works. I'm just so bad at the economy. I guess that's why I'm poor. I think some of the FC doesn't. I think the FC doesn't know who I am yet. Like I'm in the FC as unsynced, but you little punk or punk you little. I guess I'm gonna call myself you little punk. I'm used to calling my character you little punk. That's my handle usually in places. I like to use you little punk. It used to be my character's name. Or I guess it used to be my Twitch handle, my Twitch name. But I'm not going by that anymore on Twitch. Mainly because I'm trying to make it with you little punk here. You little punk. With Unsynced. I think as far as like branding goes, and Wasabi made fun of me for this the other day, but I was like, or was it Candace? But anyway, my point is that being classified as something like that, like Unsynced, I did some research, and I don't think anyone else has really like claimed Unsynced as a proper sort of handle, and I think it sounds good. It fits my vibe for what I'm trying to do with this character and with this stream. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. But as I was saying, I don't think a lot of people in the FC know that I'm actually I'm punk. All right, level 24. We could not be more over leveled. It's Wedge, I think. Is it Biggs? I can't remember. Biggs and Wedge is something that they use in Final Fantasy for a really long time. Even though they kind of stole it from Star Wars, I think. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Yeah, find some cover, run directly into line of sight. These are the Garleans up here. They're the guys that are at war with Eorzea. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. I never had a chance to get a uniform, actually. Have we seen these guys before? Be at ease, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You are Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Sprout. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. It's Unsynced Sprout, thank you. Full name. Shrek over here is the stealthiest man alive. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to this man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong to the Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Fuck, there's Wedge. Or Biggs, I don't remember. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. I wonder who's Garland? Scouting party from Castrum Obsidians. I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge, you have to help him. So this is Biggs and Wedge is up there. The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. Where's Master Garland? After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. All right, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Sprout? We're to give those curs a hiding? Give those curs a hiding? As in, like, to hide them? I mean, to skin their hides? Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! Yeah, you just wave, dude. An ambush? Terms! Alright, we'll grab this guy. We'll stick on him until he's dead, and we'll go for those archers. Damn, did I just level up? I must have been super close, and then I leveled up off that guy. Oh, shoot! A preferred world. Okay. So, I logged in the other day, and I did not see the preferred world boost. It must have been because I wasn't leveled up? No, I was leveled up. I don't know. I'm confused now. I'll have to check it out later. Right now, I'm in the middle of this, of course. Experience while below 90 is dramatically increased. Maybe I was like on a level 100 character, and you don't get that boot buff if you're over level 90. Whoa, where did you come from, dude? Oh, we got some archers. Ah, you're down. I don't think I have any positionals right now. I think it's just like, yeah, even the Vorpal Thrust isn't positional. What is he doing? Where's he going? What was that about? Oh shoot, I don't have my damage back up. I think the Lancer is one of the few classes that doesn't have a dot that sort of sticks on it. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with that ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Sprout, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your introduction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played here. Just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge? Thank you. We're very grateful. All right, sweet. That was pretty quick. That was pretty easy. There's no aetheryte up here. There's only one all the way down here. Do we bother getting that one, I wonder? That's a long way away. We have a quest to go to the mists. We haven't been to the Limsa Lominsa. Oh, there's another quest down here. Oh, that's the you know what? You know what we do? We get all the side quests, all the blues. Except for maybe like class quests, which we're not ready to do just yet. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with class quests. I want to... Is there an aetheryte up there? I thought there was one in this area. Like I said, I want to do the story for those quests, but there's a lot of grinding in between it. And I don't want to take up all the game grinding. At least when we're doing the MSQ and we're doing dungeons, it's fine. Because like it's a new dungeon, we're learning something different. But when we're just grinding, that can take a long time. Action. Mind looking for something for me, adventurer? It may be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told that plots within mists are to be auctioned off. You, me, hells, even a 12 damned wandering minstrel could purchase their own place of La Nausea. And upon that plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me that the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? 'Tis a bit surprising that the Thalassocracy had the time and resources to prepare such an area, what with the kobolds and the primals causing all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians? Much less pirates, eh? Besides, I like nothing more than to own my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale yet. If you've no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, why not head towards the gate to Mist and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these actions. Auctions. Alright, let's take a look. I don't think I've got... it's funny, I have all the level 100 classes on my other character, and I don't think I've been to all of the player housing zones. What is this, adventurer? Ah, yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, mists and all the plots are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa Lominsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really? Limsa Lominsa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it's best you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit stationed just past the entrance. Yeah, let's get to the Mists. Is it you? No, I just have to walk through. Go to a specific ward, select, go. And this is La Nausea. The Mist. I'm not sure where... I don't think I'm going to go to Thanalan. Damn, those girls... I thought those girls weren't wearing tops. I thought they were just like straight up topless. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. Alominsian set, you say? Ah, that's unfortunate. All Lominsians are barred from participating in the auction, you see, on account of the fact that they, well, Lominsian. Admiral's decree. If you find an area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with the resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. And that's it. I think I just have to go back now and tell Akion that he can't come here and live. Sad times. I'm very glad that I was wrong about whether or not we were still a preferred world. I was worried that we weren't, because I want that extra XP to level up this alt character. There you are. What news have you brought me? For the purpose of luring adventurers to Limsa Lominsa. That's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Looks like my dream of owning my own home will have to wait a little longer. Don't you worry about me. My day will soon come. Alright, dude. Pretty positive attitude. Pretty on board. I like it. I can now teleport to the residential district. Alright, we're heading north. Sorry, we're heading south. We're going to head down to here. Does this place have a name? We're heading down to Morebi Dry Docks. Morebi Bay. And we'll check out the leaves in Morebi, and we'll get the Morebi Dry Docks Aetheryte. I got a very what about my tongue? I'm always doing it. I do like Lunacia. Maybe Lunacia will be our home. If we ever get around to buying a house. It's really expensive to buy a house. You have to bid on it. Other people can win it. I don't think you actually it's not a real auction. The houses cost X amount of money. I think the smallest ones cost 3 million. And then anyone who wants it puts their name in a hat, essentially, with all their money. And you either win it or you don't. Someone else will win it or you win it. And then you get your money back. If you win it, your money's gone and you own the plot. And then you have to pay another X amount of money to build on it. I think it's 3 million just to buy the plot, but it's actually another couple million or more to build a small home on it. And you have to build a home on it. I think you have like X amount of days to build on it before it gets kind of put back on the market. Oh, I always forget that. It's a full minute for that sprint to come back, so I'm not always paying attention to when it leaves and comes back. Morebi Dry Docks. Greetings, adventurer. I'm Orawan, a representative of the Adventurers Guild. That sneeze out of the way. As the leave mate stationed here in Morebi Dry Docks, I'm responsible for assigning the various tasks that come to the beleaguered locals. The work is not necessarily simple or safe. Do you believe your challenge? Yeah, this just looks like a case of like, we're unlocking it. There's no story. We just have to do it. Oh, let's just grab that first while we're here. My kingdom for a chocobo. Oh damn, this chocobo's got like extra legs in the front. Brutal. That's her chocobo. She's kind of cute. She's kind of a baddie though. Oh, don't leave. I was kind of checking you out, to be honest. Alright, Aetheryte done. Let's go. Can't stick around here. Did you guys catch that Makoti in the back? Not wearing any pants. God damn it. Oh, we still haven't found... Yes, we did. We have orange juice. I keep forgetting that we have orange juice. Should we, like, just be pounding back orange juice every, like, 30 minutes? Alright, so it's this way. Did I go the right way? I think I might have went the wrong way. Now we're in a fate, which I don't want to be in. Okay. Deadliest catch. Report to the lowest... Oh, here we go. Complete R1's travel. This one here, right? Initiate. Yes. Confirm. So I guess we have to kill this guy? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. So he's dead. And then there's another one here. Oh, there's a chest. Let's grab it. I'm not attacking him. Is that it? That was it? That was pretty damn easy. I got a sugarloaf hat for it. Oh my god. We're gonna try that on. It's like a damn dunce cap. Look at that. It's just a dunce cap. Of course, with my cat ears, they get added on. This is such a stupid looking hat. Level 20, eye level 22, and we have eye level 37. Conjurer's got eye level 38. So yeah, there's no point. We're never going to use it. Do I not have the glasses? 5. I think, oh, they're turned off. There they are. I was like, why are my glasses gone? Complete the task, have you? Then I'll use collect the reward. Difficulty, speed of completion, and we get a little helmet that we can't wear. Sure. Yep, it's pretty straightforward. We did it, guys. We did it, guys! Great, we're done. I think we're gonna use a little teleport back. Can I got the free one here, right? No, I don't have the free one. Didn't I make that, like, the return point? Yeah, okay. I've got this one is free. Every 5 minutes you get a freebie. It's 5, right? 900 seconds? I really don't know. Maybe it's longer than 5. Where's my calculator? I'm not doing the math. Fuck you. I don't have to do math if I don't want to. I'm an adult now. So yeah, it's 900 seconds divided by 60. It's 15. It's 15 minutes. Damn. I didn't realize it was that many minutes. Anyway. So we got a free one here. Gridania's listed for free, but we're only doing Gridania for now. We don't have to keep on back here. Put on some pets! What are other people doing around here? Let's see. We got a little ghosty boy. He's cute. And a really, really fat cat. We got a bard playing music. Like a copyright strike? I wonder. Let's see a little. That clap is so patronizing. We got a little dancer over here. Look, see? Her shorts are perfectly fine pants. Aw, it looks like he's got his arm around her. They're like chilling. That's really cute. We got a guy over here just relaxing with his puppy dog. She's just like, hey, she's cute. I like her little outfit. There's nothing wrong with it. Is that your... It is, because you're a player. MacD. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this guy. It's terrible. I hate it. We got this edgelord over here, and he runs away. He's got wolf ears on. He looks like just like normal clothes. Is this like... I wonder if she's gland. Horse chestnut Casa. She's got that turned off. She isn't. No, she's just wearing the normal gear. 560... 480, 560. Yeah, she's not glammed up at all. This is just her leveling. She's level 100 character. Oh, she could use some upgrades. Unfortunately, I don't know if she's like... Getting the upgrades is hard. I have the upgrades for my character at level 100. And it took a long time to get it, to be honest. I think I did a lot of like... custom deliveries. Custom deliveries, do we have access to those pages yet? We don't. Custom deliveries is where you make friends with these NPCs, and then weekly you can turn in up to 6 collectibles that you collect. Collectibles are like you gather them the same way you gather normal things. This is a really cute outfit. She could use a little pants. This one's definitely not wearing pants. Is she? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, she's a loincloth. Come on. She's got wings. That's cool. She's like this, like, super secret bunny girl. Alright, we're just fucking around here now. Let's back to the story. I like that red. That's a really nice red. Oh, she went the same place I did. Cool. Cool. Welcome back, Sprout. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They've completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you are capable of. After you properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction, I get some standard spectrum die and some XP. And my first 300 seals. So I have no seals so far? No, I don't even access that yet. I gotta get some ventures. You buy ventures here as well. You can get them other places. Not that I know, but you can get them other places. But I know that you can buy them from this guy. Let's start afresh, shall we? She kind of cute. You are welcome here, Unsynced Sprout. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you'll be joining. A grand company is more than a simple collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire and solving the many problems caused by the Calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat, and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merelb, I'm not pronouncing the last name, sees fit to see. As part of the Grand Vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till his last breath, fights till his last drop of blood. We give we give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Man, if I could read, we would be dead. Sprout, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's rank. Is there aught you'd like to say? You have my sword till sea swallows all. What skills I have are yours till sea swallows all. I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom. Yes, I will follow her to her very bottom as well. Of the abyss. Sure will. That Admiral has got me all day, every day. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lad. Unsynced Sprout, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lominsa well, till sea swallows all. Bup, bup, bup. Can you hear me, Unsynced? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Sprout. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to our old ones first. Remember, though you are now a man of the storm, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Ariki. Might be worth your while. I think Commander Riki is the one who I'm going to talk to get a chocobo. Yes, that's right. All right, before we do anything else, we are 100% going to talk to Riki. We know exactly how this stuff works. I don't have to worry about it right now. A pup no longer, I think. What's this one? Oh, you need to be level 44 in Maelstrom Sergeant First Class. Okay. Let's do, what's this one? I don't know what this one is. I think this might be the PvP stuff. Let's do the first one. We want our chocobo. Yeah. Well, if it isn't Private Sprout, I must say, the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves his own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need to do is obtain a Storm Chocobo insurance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Fragrium, and she will see you saddled up with one of our trusty birds. Okay. I think we turn stuff in here. Provisionings, expert deliveries. Show all items. Ever deliveries are mission obtained from rank Storm Sergeant 2nd class. 2nd class? What? Okay, I can't turn them in yet. You want me to get something. What am I getting? Chocobo insurance. Is that here? Here it is. I need 200 seals. How do I get seals? Company, character menu, yep. You can confirm how many seals you're currently in possession under the currency tab. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. Yep. Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each of the company headquarters and will exchange items for seals. Company seals redeemable at the Grand Company that issued them. Yep. We already did that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did that one already. So this one. Need of supplies. Adventurers can earn experience points. Seals by crafting or gathering items. Personal officer. Yeah. Oh, this is just the first half. So, wait a minute. So this is crafting, right? Provisioning? No more deliveries are being accepted today? What are you talking about? Okay. I need to get some seals, I guess. I think you get seals from doing fates as well. I need 200. I get seals from this, so let's see about this. Private Sprout. Just the man I was hoping to see. Your exploits of late have been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff off your sails too much, but I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolf's Den? It's a proving ground of sorts, established by the Eorzean Alliance. A place where the most promising of the Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolf's Den is to be found just off the shores of Lanasia. The ferry at Marabi dry docks in Lower Lanasia will grant your passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain I've let him know that you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. Okay. Let's see. The Wolf's Den is there. Can I get there? No. I have to get to here first. Okay. We have to make some seals. I think the duty roulettes give me seals. Yeah, a lot of seals. Yeah. We're going to, regardless, we're going to do this section and get over there, so I need to talk to him. This gift is bound to the Wolf's Den. Are you care to join us? Let's go, lady. This is something I haven't done, actually. For ranks, blah, blah, blah. Test your skills and PvP. I don't think I'll be doing much PvP. I'm not one for PvP. I don't know. Just not my my vibe. I know that there's some really cool stuff you can unlock with PvP, and I might do it on a different character, on my main character, but I'm definitely not that interested in doing it for this. I'm definitely interested in doing it for this, like, story-driven sort of, like, thing that we're doing here. Put on some pants. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You see that Rika sent you? She said that she was sending a new wolf to the den. Bah, more like the runt of the litter, if you ask me. You barely have fangs for honing. But I guess I'm feeling a little damn generous, so I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with crystalline conflict. Them's training bouts. Them training bouts are made special for feckless adventurers who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's ass. I still reckon it won't be dawn before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying to your mum. But we can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi Zalunji if you insist on giving it a go. You'll find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the weak of spine. Dismissed. Well, there's 1,400 seals right there. PvP is now unlocked. Are there any blue quests in the zone that I have to... I'm required to play? Let's check. Yeah, Crystalline Conflict is some sort of like main tournament or whatever. Oh my god. Earn your wings, the lion's call. There are in fact blue quests here. Guys, it's all your fault. You're making me do this. Oh my gosh, what is he gonna want me to do? I don't know. Where's my... Oh, can I not change classes here? Is that a real thing? Let's just... I was gonna, like... Wait, can I do it from here? Why is this a different color now? What the fudge? Alright, whatever. We're gonna queue up for a dungeon. Actually, let's queue up for the kill test. What? We didn't get an insta-queue? Wow. There we go. I figured we'd get insta-queue. It said it was like healers in need kind of thing. We won't have 10 minutes. We get through this pretty damn quick, guys. Everyone focus on this guy. And don't stop. I'd sleep that guy, but I'm kind of worried that someone's going to, like... Nah, we're not going to sleep. Look how close we are to killing him. This is going to take no time at all. Yeah, I think everyone's just doing the whole focus down. No one's even close to being dead, and we're already done. Focus, we're going to give it to Nina. Let's give it to Nina. No one said hi. Complete that. And we're done. That was quick. And then we'll do the leveling. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we need the seals. There we go. And we will drink an orange juice. Okay, well, this should go straight forward. Alright, our tank's moving. Alright, I'm just gonna go grab the memento. Come back for you in just a second. Red is the color. And then we'll do a heal. And then we'll just fight. You know, I don't think I need the heals over here right now. I'm going to move them over here so that they're easier to use. Oh, I just pulled aggro on one of the bats. Always be casting. Always be casting. Always be casting. Always be casting. Oh, lost him. We got a tech who's on point here, guys. Like, he's going. He's doing really good tanking. Just focus this thing down. He's active to what I was doing when I went to get that thing. I think we got a prime target for our commendation. Gotta say. Also, like, my healing is so much more powerful than it was before. It's ridiculous how good it is. Oh, it's dead. You're dead, son. Come on, target, target, target. Everyone heal. Oh man, I gotta get used to the fact that I've moved my my healing spells to a different thing. Man, once again, we got a Lancer out here who's using Bloodbath literally for no reason. Also, I'm pulling aggro like crazy. I'd be surprised if I don't get any commendations for this. Usually the healers are very much likely to get commendations. Alright, we got a few buggos over here. Alright, this is going pretty straightforward. Great. Right, we got the, looks like the summoner's going to go and activate that. I'll get the door, which gets this guy logged. We hit him. This is a pretty straightforward fight. I've seen a lot of players just like straight up ignore the memo, right? So the memo at the beginning of the dungeon tells you which one of the corals here you have to touch in order to open up the secret door. And a lot of players don't. Like, they don't. Need on that. I need on that. Oh, I already have this. I have to pass. They just brute force those corals, and I don't know why. It's so simple just to pick the one you have to pick. Because every time you pick the wrong one, it summons like a jellyfish you have to fight. There's really no point in like not picking the right one. It takes 1 second. All you need is someone who's like not fighting the bats in the hallway, which is what I did. I didn't fight the bats in the hallway and just focused on getting that, and that's it. It's so easy. Anyone who's playing Final Fantasy XIV, if you're new, if you're a Sprout, don't use Bloodbath on your Lancer. Actually, don't use Bloodbath on any of your DPS classes that get access to it. I think it's mostly the melee DPSs. Can't remember all of them. Agreed? Yeah. It doesn't do any extra damage. It is a heal. It heals you. Don't waste your heal. What happens if you get accidentally pull all the aggro off the tank? How are you going to heal yourself? You're not, is the problem. You're going to end up taking a ton of damage because you don't have an extra thing. Oh, is it the healer's responsibility to heal? Yeah, it is my responsibility to heal. Like, right now, I'm going to heal. But I'd rather not have to heal the tank and your ass because you wanted to use Bloodbath for some reason. It doesn't do damage. Alright, he's got me close to other guys. I'm going to have to heal. Probably going to pull aggro. Yeah, I thought so. That's okay. I'm just going to heal him again. He'll pull him off. I'm right next to him. He knows what he's doing. Easy as that. Heal him while he's opening the door. You gotta open the door, friend. Did no one pick up the key? Here we go. All done. Easy fight. Easy game. Game for babies. I like keeping my weapon out. I think a lot of people like it's automatic that it's default that your weapon gets put away. I like carrying my weapon around. I like having it in my hand. We're in a dungeon. I want my weapon ready. I don't want it on my back. Let's go. I want to be over here because I don't want to get hit by the dogs when they come out. I'm going to take the opportunity to heal him now before the dogs come out. Yeah, see, I got aggro on one of them. I'm just going to keep focusing the boss down. Is that the right thing? I think that's the right move. When the boss goes down, he'll run away. Easy as that. Tanks. He's feeling confident. He's trusting me, guys. He's trusting me. He's pulling guys. He knows I'm here for him. He knows I'm gonna heal him up. Hopefully I get that combination. Have I proved my worth? Oh, he's close to dead. Got him. I got you, son. I'm here for you. Don't you worry. I may have got a little overzealous with the heals there, but I got him. Alright, so we get a cutscene. Not a bad run so far, huh? Get up. And then we just pound on his face. If everyone hits him with everything they got. Ah, sweet. Azuna's online. They're a really nice member of the FC. I really enjoy talking to them. I didn't think I needed that heal, but I did it anyway. I probably would have needed it in a few minutes, so why not just do it now? Can we get a limit break in here? Nope, no limit break. DPS do not get my level. And we get short cast. Tank gets it. Tank knows what they're doing. We GG the group. We grab the coffer. We don't need that. And we don't need that. So we're going to pass on both of them actually. And leave. Yay, we got 2 commendations. Who didn't commendate me? Someone must have accommodated the someone must have commendated the tank like I did, because the tank did a great job. Alright, back to Lancer for quest rewards. I don't like this color scheme. Don't like it at all. You look to be spoiling for a fight, newcomer. Not that I blame you. Most everyone the captain sends my way is. You do well to vent some of that pent-up rage in a match with 3 of the crystalline conflict. It's the latest, greatest, and most exciting tactical training you'll find this side of the front lines. You may think me biased, given that I'm the one who came up with the rules, but nothing could be further from the truth. We received countless calls to add more strategic elements to our training skirmishes, you see, and I simply put the entirety of my considerable skill toward answering them. Crystalline conflict matches challenge you to maintain control over all important freight, which you must transport safely to a designated location amidst the heat of battle. I've even designed special arenas, replete with magical mechanisms to keep you on your toes. If that piques your interest, my first recommendation is that you learn the rules of their rules in their entirety, lest you be pulverized the moment you step into the field. But fear not, I am more than happy to discuss them with you at any time. I do not want to learn the rules for crystalline conflict. I actually don't want. I'm just doing the blue quest because I see them. Honestly, don't want this. So what is this? King of the Hill? Crystalline conflict allows you to take part in small-scale 5v5 tactical skirmishes. Can be accessed to the VV Duty Finder. Okay. Is that it? Present a chocobo. Speak with the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm okay with actually not having to do anything. You guys have no idea how okay with that I am. Bishok. Softnox comes to Wolf Place, learns that Uplanders have many heart thumps for fighty play. Softnox sees chance for busy deal. Offers Gobby hand lending for Uplanders to have better fighty play. Crunch bone, smash steel muchly. Now, new fighty play is born. Name of Rival Wings. Machina of Gobmac help Uplanders make much mayhem together. If Uplander wishes to fill Braincase with knowledge of Rival Wings, Softnox happy to give many tongue flaps. And then we get a little cutscene for the Rival Wings zone. Giovannia. What the fuck is this? Are these like automatons? Is this like MOBA, maybe? Nah, I don't think so. Although I suppose the MOBA would be pretty cool inside of a Final Fantasy game as like what do you call it? A mini game? I'm surprised if they didn't have it. Oh, I'd be surprised if they don't have it. Rival wings unlocked. This I don't know. Access to this place. Testing site situated in Dravania. Here you may take part in rival wings. A large-scale war game incorporating powerful goblin-made machina. Adventurers are divided into two teams, the Falcons and the Ravens, and each side setting out to destroy the core located in the opponent's base. If you are interested in learning more, speak with Softknox and the Wolfstance. That sounds like a MOBA. It sounds very much like a MOBA. Anyway, I'm happy that we actually don't have to do any PvP in order to do this. Did PvP... it didn't unlock for the Duty Roulette. I know that it is a Duty Roulette thing. So, not gonna lie, guys. Pretty stoked. Why don't I have any things over here? What if I leave? Will it come back if I leave? I think it's because I'm here. Better come back. I'll be very pissed off if I don't get it back. I gotta try and figure out how to turn it back on. There we go. There's all my buttons. Thank God. Okay. Let's head back to Lominsa, because we do have enough seals now to make good on getting that Choco insurance. We might even be able to upgrade. You have to spend seals, I think, for the first few levels to upgrade. Hold up. Wait a minute. Like civilized men and women, Maelstrom. Oh, I bet you this is another PvP thing. You're familiar with what transpired at Cotonou 5 years ago, ain't you, Private Sprout? I don't mean the God-damned moon cracking open and the thrice-damned primal raining hellfire upon us. Even folk of the Far East heard the tale, I reckon. What I'm wondering is how knowledgeable you are with regards to the aftermath, when the Eorzean Alliance saw fit to settle in on jointly administer the region for the foreseeable future. Waste of time, money, and men, most say, what with nothing o' value in the Cotonou Flats, eh? That's the story to which most folk be privy. The truth, of course, being a fair bit different. In case you ain't yet to know, the primal rampage laid bare these Allegan ruins, which no one at even the slightest inkling existed prior to the calamity. It didn't take a bleeding genius to recognize that we found something important, and that we'd be fools to let it fall into the wrong hands. The powers that be declared that we'd protect and study the ruins together, and so we did, until now. Limsa, Lominsa, Uldar, and Gridania have all formally asserted a claim to the territory. The time for talk is past. The time for action has come. That being said, we'd be sorry excuses for an alliance if we let this one issue divide us. So while there'll be fighting, it'll be in accordance with the rules. All hostilities shall be confined to the disputed territories, and engagements shall be fought to submission, not death. Remember that when you're on the front lines, Private, beat a man within an inch of his life if you must, but see that he goes no further. You'll be joining the fight, won't you? A soldier with talents would make a tremendous difference. What's more, you'd be doing the nation a great service. At least speak with our man at the airship landing before you decide one way or the other. Think on it, Private. That's all I ask. We have another quest. Let the hunt begin. Does he unlock hunts? Second Storm Lieutenant, any Disciple of War. Yeah, he unlocks the hunts. Yeah, the hunts are a way to get like different gear and upgrades and stuff like that. There's a hunt board right there. Okay, so we got another quest that we can do. Let's just do the Chocobo thing real quick here first. First things first is we need to get... where's it at? Chocobo insurance. Yes. Done. To be issued a personal Chocobo, you must first obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the Quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Fragrim, and she will see you saddled up with one of our trusty birds. No, that's not the one. My little Chocobo is here. And it is not there. Oh, it seems to be down further. Oh, I think I have like a vague memory. It's towards the lower Lanasika or the upper Lanasika. Damn, look at that outfit. She's looking cute. If only she had some pants on. What about you? What are you wearing? Yeah, you're kind of cute. Look, this person's looking at them. Level 32, level 63 bard, being a bard, sexualizing everybody. You know it. Shut up, princess. I know it. Well, someone in the chat, Izuni actually, Izuna, played DC Universe Online. I played a fair bit of DC Universe Online back in the day, back when it was free to play on the PlayStation 4, I believe. It's fine. I don't know if I'd want to play it ever again, to be honest. I think I played a lot of it because it was free, and I had access to it. What a bird issued, you say? Then you'll need to see the Storm Chocobo issuance. You got it. Guys, this is when we get our bird. Our very first bird. What are you going to name it? Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. And there we go, guys. Here is our Chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. I have a name. Kui. I have a name already thought up. No one's here to argue with me, so I will be giving this bird a name on my own thoughts. So I'm gonna actually like lean in on this DC Universe Online conversation. No more DCU Online. Only FFXIV. see what they say. Whee! We're naming this bird Audrey. Audrey. My sweet, beautiful Audrey. Yep. Whee! See you later, girl. And then I talk to you. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with the Chocobo Rider's License, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. And there we go. Now we have a Chocobo that we can ride around. And I think that unlocks mounts now, right? That's level 20 nothing. None of this is any good to me. Sort. Let's just go outside real quick and see if the mounts are available. Alright, mount guide. Can we equip this mount and use it? Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a mount. We now can ride our mount. Beautiful. Which means I paid real money for a fancy old Fenrir. Fenrir? Yeah, we got our motorcycle! This is great. This is great. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this, actually. Let's head back into town and continue the main story quest. My feisty little Chocobo is the next quest. So that's how we turn Audrey into a combat character who can join us on fights. Let's see. Where do? We have to do the Black Shroud, actually. So yeah, we'll just go to the Black Shroud. Wait, where's the quest that I can turn in? I don't want to come back here again. Is it like one level up? Where is this thing? Crow's Lift airship. We have to go to the airship place. And I think... Is it you? Yeah, you're the lift attendant. Oh, no one's commenting. Izuni's not saying anything. That's fine. We don't need them to say anything. Where is it, the person? There you are. Private Sprout, come to join the fight, have we? Very good indeed. This is PvP. It's Frontline is what it's called? I think it's pretty silly that it's like the three nations are fighting over this territory, and it's just like, it's a game. The Borderland Ruins. Karchanota Flats. Now, before we proceed, I must warn you, this isn't going to be like some jaunt in the Wolves' Den. Oh. You'll be pitted against wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle, and they won't care one whit that you're the Warrior of Light. The campaign will be long and brutal, and victories won today may be undone tomorrow. Consider the Borderland Ruins. We only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. Defense is paramount as well, for our rivals will muster forces to challenge our claims. It is for that reason that we've established an airship route direct to the front line. Those who are ready and willing to fight will never want for transportation. Ah, but that look on your face bespeaks confusion. Are we at war or not? What is this bollocks about no killing? What in the seven hells is going on? That's what you're thinking, yes? It's less war and more organized violence to resolve a territorial dispute. And yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited, though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. But you of all people have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death many times more than I can count. What are the odds you'll fail to do so this time, eh? And that's it, right? I don't have any more quests? Yes. I've unlocked Frontline. Don't care. Is it a thing? It is a thing! Class any job in Cypher War Magic, excluding limited jobs, following requirements. Why can't I do it? Following requirements not met. Class any job of the Disciple of War or Magic, excluding limited jobs. Why can't I do Frontline? I'm level 38. Borderline. What is this? Let me just fix my light. I don't understand. How come I can't do it? It says any class, following requirements not met, excluding limited jobs. But I am a Disciple of War. I don't need to do this, honestly. Why can't I do it, though? I mean, whatever. Like, I don't want to do it. I'm just confused as to why it's not an option. Daily challenge. No, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Let's do my feisty chocobo. It's in the Black Shroud. Let's teleport there and do it. There we go. Just set. My feisty chocobo. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you had your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Leculot over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ashgadian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathery friends. He should be able to help you to attain greater affinity with your bird. Hey, we've met that guy before. Good day to you, Unsynced. Is there something you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat? This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing, asking it to hurt in your name is quite another. I will help train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Very well. To begin, we will need a bunch of gishel greens. You have my leave to pick one from the fields yonder. Return here when you have it. You got it. Let's get some gishel greens. Pop. And they all gone. It's interesting. It's why do they give you 3 options, I wonder, instead of like just giving you the one to use? Have you acquired a greens? I have. Superb. Then we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you have already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of gishel greens. They love their leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your birds the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you. And then once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order, and it will act accordingly, and to the best of its ability. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Fort Temps family, one of the foremost houses of Isgard. Oh, we meet the Fort Temps later. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it's not enough to merely hear about it practice. One must venture forth and attempt it for oneself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of gishel greens, and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The Brood Sea that prowl the area might be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them, and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend that you keep an ample supply of gishel greens on your person at all times. Our resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can carry. I thought that said flirting with your chocobo. Where's the vendor? Where's the vendor? Where's the vendor? It's not my bird. There. I see it. Over there. You can't really see it from here because the name doesn't pop up. Feather Trader. Greetings and welcome. Are you perchance a jockey in need of a new fledgling race chocobo? If so, catering and I would be happy to assist you. No, I need a trader. Breeder these days, full saucer. Nope, that's not why I'm here. Where is your vendor? Is it him? I don't think that's it. Kithia? No. What? No. Not asking any questions. Alger? Nope. You said a vendor would have some gishel greens, and I'm not talking a vendor here at all. I'm not going to ask for your request. No. Thought there was a vendor. That's what he said, right? Am I wrong? And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep an ample supply of gishel greens on your person at all times. Our resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you need to carry. Is there can you get inside the building? Check the map. Does not appear that I can get inside this building. Here? No. He said there's a vendor, but I don't have a vendor. Do I have gishel greens? I have 1 gishel greens. I'm going to save it and get to the location that we need to go to first. Because we can now take our bike. Bicycle, bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. It's so much faster to take the bike. Okay, so these are the guys we gotta fight. Get off my bike. Pop the greens. Order in your chocobo. Yep. Okay, now we go to... Why is it like that? I don't know why it's like that. Well, anyway, we got a chocobo summoned. We will go to our companion guide. Skills. We're going to go for attacker stance. Let's put it down here. What? The companion skill is too low? Okay. What's this? Withdraw. So this is how I get my boy to come follow me. Can't do that one, that one. Okay, so if I pop that guy, comes over. Find out now if this actually works. So we get counted? Yeah, that one got counted. Okay, great. That was a bad one. Put that on. That's fine. He's dead. And then we got this last one. And we're gonna like plop. Come get some, son. Damage buff's gone. Okay, he's dead. Alright, that's pretty easy. Now, if I just hit the companion guide skills. Okay, we didn't level up, so we don't have any skill points. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go DPS for this. Wee plop. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, I think DPS is what we'll go. I have a tank chocobo on my main, and I find that it doesn't... I don't think it does a very good job of pulling aggro off of me. The idea is that it's supposed to pull aggro off me and be more survivable, and I don't find it pulls aggro off me. It could be because it's so low level compared to me. I haven't upgraded it. There's a way to upgrade it further than like level 30. So you've successfully negotiated your first few battles with your chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two you might complement one another. Though some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Sorry, Tobias is here being a little bit of a pest. Before you forget, I have one last parting gift. A saddlebag for your chocobo. Carrying Gestel greens about can be quite cumbersome, after all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should the need arise. I pray it serves you well on your travels. And now we have chocobo saddlebag. Still didn't find the person who has the Gestel greens, but that'll just have to do. I think I'm going to move this over here, because this is where I used to keep it. Down there. Was it right there, maybe? Yeah, right there. This and this. I think I'm going to put that there. This right here. So withdraw. Attack stance. Check stance is no good, because we're low level. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, Feisty Chocobo is done. Speaks with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Guys, do you know what that means? That means Aether Bay teleport token. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I get to drive through here. Whee! Whee! Oh, we got another dungeon. A level 47 dungeon. I can't take 2 steps around this place without hearing unsync this or unsync that. Why, it's as if you're some kind of god-stamped hero. But I jest. Even if I see you are just itching to find a new battleground to hone your skills. Fortunately, I know just the place. The Arum Vale. Head southwest through the central highlands of Corthus and seek out a man named Willimus. And tell him that Nedrick sent you. The problem here now is that this dungeon, this new one, whatever. I gotta go talk to the guy. Where's he at? Where's he at? It had to be a higher level to do it too. Level 47? Can I do it as a conjurer? Can't do it as a conjurer, that's why. Where is this? Corthus Highlands. That's up by Ishgard. What? We're not even in that area yet. The problem here is that we may be level 47 as a conjurer, but level 47 as a conjurer should equate to level 47 as a white mage. We haven't gotten to a point where we can actually do that yet. It needs to be level 30 in the dungeon, in the main story quest, and we are literally like level 20. We can't do this. We can probably go up and talk to him at some point, but we're a long way from heading up to the Corthus Highlands. Well, we got the quest. Hey, I looked like that once upon a time. Sure did. Switch to this, head on down. There's Ida and Papalimo. Any guys in here? Any quests? I know there's quests here later. Oh, can I buy Gishel Greens off this vendor? The Scion Supplier. And there's an armor member. Do I need repairing of my armor? No, everything's actually in pretty good kit, to be honest. Alright. Gishel Greens, Dark Matter, High Ether, High Potions. No. Nope. There are no Gishel Greens. Hey, look, there's your Stola and your Yanje. Arenvel. I feel like I know that name from something. And then we've got Una Tayun. Why are you standing there like that? Leavini. Where's what's his face? Where's Thancred? There he is. Literally as I come up the door, the guy's sitting right there. Everybody's here. The door doesn't open. Alright, let's do this. Let's head inside. Welcome back, Unsynced. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. 300 seals? I guess I could have got the chocobo from that as well, huh? Welcome back. It seems you've wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are fully fortunate to have you with us, Unsynced. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions, such as airships, grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this, we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. All right, easy peasy. So this is the point where I tend to zone out of the story
Now,
quest.
having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
You know, I was talking about voice acting. I think
We have
Urianger keeps his
conducted a
voice actor.
study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
They've changed the title of
Though
Beast Tribe.
technically a beast tribe,
It's now
Sylphs
called
are
Allied
blessed with a
Society.
comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
That
Who,
voice
I
acting
need hardly remind you, is among
is
the
like
most
very,
savage
very similar
and
to the
terrible of all
raccoons,
known
the Canadian
primals.
cartoon show, The Raccoons.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Wait, what was I supposed to do in that? So we're going to go investigate the Sylphs. But what was I supposed to do about it? No quests, huh? Make sure there's no quests. I don't want to skip over any of these quests. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more, if we are to. Oh, beg your pardon. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida, Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest in the name of the Scions, and I have skipped it by accident. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us the twin adder were in need of such our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt that you've heard we've investigating the Sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seats here, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in another fruitless war. The twin adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Brahma has raised a red flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be any sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylph tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Rama, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I will hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. You would not do to have any cross-culture faux pas to get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, we will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you on how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier will take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalima. I often look over at the chat, embarrassingly, after a long sort of dialogue like that, because I'm just like, oh my god, is anyone actually paying attention to me and how pathetic I am at this? Do you want me to take... Yeah, you do. You want me to take the ferry over, which I can do that. That's fine. Where's the ferry at? Up there. Let's take a stroll through Old Gridania, guys. We are in Old Gridania, aren't we? We are. A little stroll through Old Gridania. Oh, that's a... What do we got in here? Ah, that's a good outfit. I'm digging it. The colors are nice. That is just Cloud's outfit, but I'm still digging it. You have Solution 9 gear on, mostly. Fancy sword. That's about it. We got someone cooking over here. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Alright, let's do it. Sweet Bloom Pier. We are not going to the Lavender Beds. The thing is, in terms of player housing, I don't think I'd want to live in the forest. I'm pretty adverse to mosquitoes and bugs and stuff. I don't really want a house that's like easily full of bugs. What am I doing? I can just take my bicycle. But I also wouldn't want to live on the water because it tends to be like, it's really wet and damp, and sometimes in the winter it can be really cold. So that kind of lives the goblet Thanaland. Now, the sun is nice, but then I'd live in Thanaland. Nobody wants to live in Thanaland. Fuck that place. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to like build up to a different location. There's other player housing in the different expansions. We'll visit those when we get a chance. Make sure there's no quests I could be doing. I think the only quest here is a side quest. Oh, I'm underneath the thing. Oh, we didn't try to get promotions yet. We will do that shortly. We'll do that after this. Indeed. I am Amelian of the Twin Adder. I understand you are here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of the hut. Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Is there a vendor here? It could be that vendor there, right? Yeah, merchant vendor. Let's check this out. I need Gishel. Ooh, no, she's not selling them either. That's really annoying. Is there no one else here who sells anything? Hunter Scholar, Chocobo. I don't know what Vivandier is. That's okay. That's fine. Alright. Well, we only have another 24 minutes before Audrey goes away, so that's life. That's what all the people say. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're, beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a little clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have luck with them. Are you serial, bro? The Sylphs? Yes, Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Okay. So, don't underestimate them for their childlike facial features. Or looks, I guess. The quickest way to equip a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on the Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. So they don't want to eat food. They don't eat food, they just absorb energy from the sun. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day you're drawing mortal faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Alright, they're tricksy. They don't want to be underestimated for being childlike. They don't eat food, they only consume light to survive. And they like to make pranks. Oh, of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little tiptoe dancing. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help when the favor of the Force friends. Okay. And they greet each other with dance. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you'll do well to bring along what was it again? My wife Rose and I were just speaking of the matter not 2 days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine. Alright, stand still. Get on our bikes and ride. We are over-leveled for this fate. There you are, Rosa. Hey, Rosa. Damn, son, your wife is a cutie. A peace offering for the sylphs. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more than to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the combe in quite a while, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Thanks, I guess. Come on, Audrey. Let's go. Oh, I see it. Vroom. There it is. Vroom. Oh, wait a minute. We got some hunting to do. Pow. 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 Alright, that's it for that one. Sorry, when you see a hunt, you gotta grab the hunt. Drop this amber liquid. There it is. A real ochu. Oh, he's dead. Well, that was quick. And now we got the ochu root, milk root. So do we just go over there now? No, we have to go back to Hawthorne Hut. Ah, you're back. My wife was able to direct you to the suitable offering. Yeah, this root. I've seen that image for the root a million times. Milk root? But of course, those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will be the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. This guy is just drunk off his gourd. Silencing potion, sleeping potion, paralyzed potion. Instantaneous loss of minor skills. Effective on most targets up to level 20. We're never going to use that. I'm not even kidding. We're never going to use that. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. Thank you. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the mortal that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. Your more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you can regale me with your adventuring tales. Yeah, and if I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emilian here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. All right, Emilian, what do you got to say? It's good to see your knowledge of sylph culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Humoxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples and on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see the Hawthorn has furnished you with some of that melodious root the sylphs so adore. I have something of a far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, It vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and reinstates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixil has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. I don't know, guys. People say that the story is weak, right? In The Realm Reborn. Better than it was, I guess, in 1.0. Obviously, I've never played 1.0. But I get that vibe that people seem to think it's better. And I gotta say, I'm still kind of digging it. To be perfectly fair, I'm still kind of digging it. This is usually when I got tired and I stopped paying attention, but I think I was already like out of context of what was going on by this point. Here we are. Kumuxio. Now, I need to dance, right? So if I just do a little /DANCE as a greeting, will that work? That should totally have worked. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking one. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. I so already danced. I danced to start. Not fair. I danced already. I danced to start. Game shit. And I didn't even do it because I knew what needed to be done. In terms of like meta knowledge of the game, I learned it. I learned that I had to do it. They should have let me do it. This one would welcome walking one who moves like those ones. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Yes, I would like to give you both of these items. Walking one brings milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. They changed Beast Tribe to Allied Society, and I think they did it primarily because the context of the idea of like, these are the indigenous people of the forest, is what I'm going to say. That's the case here, right? These are the indigenous people of the forest, and we're calling them beasts, as if they're not human, but they're people. Let's be fair. We call them beasts because they're not like flesh and blood the way we are. It's not fair to say either, actually, because the Ixil and the Amalja, and the goblins, they're all flesh and blood people. They're not stones. I mean, I'm talking about the sylphs here, because the sylphs are literally plant people. But their people is the key important thing. It doesn't matter how different we are, they're still people. Walking one carries message for the Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hey Ida. Hey Papa Limo. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we are here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Rama. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milkroot, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say, but the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian and envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Unsynced here is an oath of peace penned by Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking one's. The Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Unsynced's jig insufficiently jiggy? I am as baffled as you are, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. We'll take the paralyzing potion, why not? Leveled up. We are now level 39. Oh, and we've unlocked the next level of missions. Central Shroud. So we can do the Conjurer quest as well. Fantastic. Alright. So we're going to take a break from doing the main story quest, which requires us to continue talking to people here. Where's the quest giver for that? Oh, Ida's the quest giver. So we're going to take a break from the quest, and we're going to go and do... We're going to do this one first, the Eye of the Dragon. I didn't realize that was how we got to that. We unlocked it by doing that. I thought we had to get like level 30, but we're not nearly level 30 in quests, are we? Like we're on level... We just finished level 21, First Contact. Great. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to see where the story goes, because now we're going to do the Dragoon storyline, which I'm told is actually much better than the Lancer storyline. We had a conversation in the FC chat the other day in Discord about which Class Quest storyline was the best, and I haven't paid attention to all of them, unfortunately. Dark Knight still sort of stands strong in my I like this quest a lot. But I was like, the Lancer story quest is just bad. It's brutal. It's very unsatisfying when you get to the end of it. The Soul of the Dragon. And we get Jump. Jump! Might as well jump. I dare say you might just be the right man for the job. The guild has urgent need of a capable Lancer for a mission beyond our nation's border. Hear me out, if you will. I received word from Ishgardian friend to the effect that he requires our aid. I would have you go and provide that aid. As you may already know, due to her ongoing conflict with the dragons, Ishgard has kept her gates closed to outsiders for some time. The occasional dragoon on patrol duty is about all folks see these days. In spite of her self-imposed isolation, however, the Holy See has never failed to honor her obligations to her allies. It is only fitting that we answer the call and lend what assistance we can to this end. We offered to dispatch a contingent of wood whalers with all haste, but were politely informed that they would not be welcomed, much to our initial confusion. It was later explained that we are dealing with a matter of some sensitivity, best handled by individuals who are capable and trustworthy, yet unbound by allegiance, and who fits the description save adventurers. Secrecy being paramount, I can provide no details as to the nature of the task. All you need to know will be revealed at the rendezvous point. Should you accept the mission, take yourself to the observatorium. A knight by the name of Sir Albric will receive you upon arrival. Did you just show up out of nowhere? You just literally appeared out of nowhere. Alright, Sir Albric. In Corthus. Damn, we haven't been to Corthus yet. Alright, so we need to go to... Where? How do we get to... Corthus? There. From here. Oh, we haven't even got... We should have got that. We were in this zone before. Now we have to go out through North Shroud and walk... Well, bike our way across. We've been over there. Why didn't we attune to the Aetheryte while we were there? Let's do this. North Shroud. Let's grab the Aetheryte while we're here, guys, so we haven't got to come back here again. Oh, we were in town. We probably could have got a thing. Oh, wait. So we're back here. There is a merchant mender. How did I not see this person? Salt, dark matter, eye drops. Wait. Field gear? No, that's clothing. That's gear. Weapons, tools, battle gear, repair gear, field gear. Battle gear, tools, weapons. Tools? I thought you said that your vendor had stuff. Repair gear, field gear, battle gear. It's got, not repair gear. I don't need that. Purchase items. Potions, antidote, eye drops. Grade 1 dark matter, freshwater, saltwater boil. Damn, man, I don't know where to get Geshel greens. That's really annoying. I thought I didn't realize. Wait, are we even at the right spot? No, this is a different place altogether. I'm so stupid. Guys, forget me. I'm dumb as bricks. This is the different stable. Alright, I think we'll probably just do some of the Dragoon story quests. I think we might have 2 in us. Because it's like every 5 levels. Wait, you're gonna fight that? You got it, right, guy? You're probably fine. You're probably fine. Oh man, this is so good. All right, and then we just go this way. I remember when I was younger. I remember a few years ago. I think younger. Guys, I'm in my 40s. I remember when I was a few years ago when I was going through here. I remember how troublesome it was to get through these areas because they were just like full of mobs that were always so much higher level than I was. Because I was going through here way earlier than I should, to be perfectly honest. Man, now that we're here, we might as well go unlock. Ooh, Fort of Fear. We might as well go unlock that. It's not going to kill us to do that. Let's go unlock it. We'll see if anybody aggroes on us. Wait, why am I not moving? Level 47. Yeah, stuff will aggro on us here, guys. We are so under level for this spot. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I bet you that dungeon for that one. Did we unlock that dungeon in the other class? I don't know. We'll find out. Probably did. It's like probably like Snow Clock or something. Snow Cloak. Hail, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me Nedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know how the Aurum Vale earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore, which, through reactions with the groundwater, combine to exclude golden-hued fumes. A beautiful sight, that is, until you realize the damn death clouds are burning your chest from within. If you wish to take your life into your hands, I'll not be the one that stops you, but do not try to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. I gotta take something. Oh, this stuff's higher level. Oof. I'm gonna grab the spellcasting one. It's too bad I can't turn this adventure in as a lower level dragoon. As a lower level lancer. That's okay, we're good. Alright. Switch back to this. Head this way. This looks like a quest I can unlock. There's a quest up there, that's the leaves. I might as well grab that while we're here as well. Must grab everything. Never leave a blue quest behind. As long as we don't get murked, guys, we should be fine. Where's that quest? Is up there? Is he inside the building? He's inside the building. Yeah, here we go. There we are. Caroloot. Fort of Fear. I don't think I know this. Off-brand. I have heard much of your doings, and I think you're the man for the task. It is, yes, I've been to Demsel Darkhold. To the west is Desmel Darkhold. It was meant to serve as the new keep of Lord Desmel. Ever a friend of the house, the Dundayar. But before the masons and the carpenters could complete their work within the caves, hordes of Voidsent appeared and drove them out. In the years since, the creatures have consolidated their presence. As such, we officially petition your assistance in reclaiming the Darkhold. All arrangements have been made. You need only give your assent. Speak with the Sir Ophelia at the ingress if you are with us, and she will tell you what you need to know. What you need to do. What you need to know, which again is probably a little higher level than we can do. Can we not do this? Let's just head over there and see what it takes to do it, because it'll tell us when we get there. Disciple of the Hand, level 44 or higher. Something like that, right? Hey, Ophelia. Fortifear requires at least level 41, and we are 2 levels away, so we might as well just do what we gotta do. Welcome to Desmil Darkhold, built to withstand all Dravian ploys and plans. There were natural caves behind me until House Desmil began to enlarge, connect, and fashion them into a stronghold. Alas and alack, the Voidsent struck, interrupting the work. Alas. Then, in the confusion, Garleans infiltrated the keep. Alack. All in all, 'twas a fine mess. The Garleans were eventually forced to retreat, of course, but the Voidsent remained, and so the fortress goes uncompleted, a home for abominations. Woe is, woe is. Yet the war with the dragon rages, and we have no knights to spare for this noble mission. Even I am here strictly on a very long morning respite arranged by Sir Calliot. Please see these abominations, Sir Adventurer. Sir. I have much prowess within the paperwork, should you require aid of any sort. Alright, so that's the Desmil Darkhold unlocked as well. Desmil Darkhold is a different dungeon than it was back in my day. We will not be queuing up for that anytime soon. Back to Lancer. Rum. Hey, Wolf. Oh, he did not target me. What was up with that? Let's see. We are going to do the Lancer quest right now. Well, I say right now. There's another fucking quest. Oh, that's the Leave Mates quest. I'm trying to like limit it down because we're running out of time for the session today. I'm not reading these quests because there's no actual story here. We just have to do the quest. So what we're going to do is we're going to do both the leave quests in this zone. The one for down here and the one for up there. If we can, that is. We're going to give it a try. We're in the zone. Jump off the thing. This one? Initiate. Yes. Confirm. Alright, so it's probably just like a kill mission, right? Yeah, it's probably that. Wow. Nope. Oh, fuck up that combo. Alright, you're dead. Will they just reappear here over and over? Oh, what's this? Yeah, my companion leveled up. That's fine. You sense something lurking by. Where's the at? There he is. I think it's a little bit higher level than we're used to. Or, I mean, than I expect to. Because we tend to do a lot of damage. We're not killing these guys that quickly. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not dying that quickly either. There they are. We'll take these guys out in case the, causes a kerfuffle. Let's get this, buff going. Okay, you're done. Oh, we get the meat from those guys, and that's how we can do the prime location. Can I just do this? No, I have to fight this guy first. Does he just die? No, he does not just die. He actually has to fight. Right, you did. Oh my goodness, we gotta fight with these guys. Right, you did. Is that it? Like, he's dead, right? Is that going to disappear now? The green's not going anywhere. Here we go. We got another prime location here. There we go. All right, all done. The Leaf Watch spoke of your skill. Nobody cares. We did it fast. Give us the XP and the token. The token adventure. All right, we'll head north. Yep, that's good. We'll head north. We'll get the aetheryte that's there, and we'll get the aetheryte that's... Oh, there's no aetheryte there, is there? Was there any blue quests in there? Not that I can see. Maybe I didn't say it clearly enough. So yeah, we're running out of time for today's session. We're not going to get to the Conjurer's quest today, or the White Mage. And we might not do both of the Lancer quests that we have unlocked at the moment. Although I think we might get 2 in a minute. We're only going to do 1. So we'll do the first of the Dragoon quests, and then we'll do... next session we'll do... Next session is the log session, guys. So Sunday, we're going to be doing all of the Conjurer White Mage quests that we have access to, and we have a fair bit. And once we do those, we'll have access. We'll go and do Aron Vale, and we'll do Desmil Darkhold, and maybe figure out why we can't do. Oh, you know what? It might be. What does it say we're supposed to do? Must be any job of the Disciple of War or Magic. And if I go to the dungeon, it says just level 44. I think now that I'm thinking about it, so when you start Final Fantasy XIV and you pick your first class, it's called a class. It's not called a job. A job is what you upgrade to. Like the Lancer upgrades to the Dragoon, the Conjurer upgrades to the White Mage. So the reason why we can't do the frontline right now is because we haven't got our jobs yet. We're still only a class. We're literally being chased by a chinchilla. This is ridiculous. It would be more ridiculous if we got killed by a chinchilla. Alright, Violinant, I don't care about your story because you don't have a story. You're just telling me that people... Well, we need people who are capable of doing capable things. So, can you be capable this out in the capable wild? Maybe? Maybe? Alright, we're out here. We can turn off our map. We don't need it. Open up this. Actually, we'll get off our thing. Initiate. We want to do it max level. What level is this? Level 40? We can do it. Alright, first we're just going to kill this guy, see if we can kill him. Yeah, we should be fine. We need to kill the White Wolf, kill the Snapdragon Ogre, and kill the Downcast, whatever that is. Okay, it's dead. Damn, that was rough. There's a chest there. Can we get that chest without aggroing anything? Yep, we did. Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy. So, we have things that we can sort of save ourselves with and heal. There's a little heal there. Alright, that's good. Okay, so now we need to find the next one on our list. Where is everything? Hold on. There's one over here. There he is. Cool. This one. Yeah, you could have stopped and helped me, but you didn't. That's fine. Yeah, we survived. Alright, so now we just need to kill the last one, and he's over there. That's that guy. Alright. Okay, let's get our health up first. Do we have any potions? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. Let's just take a high potion to get the health. Oh, I didn't need to, but alright. Let's do this. Let's just call him over. I don't want to aggro the chinchillas, to be honest. Not interested. Okay. Don't kill my little guy. Faint for 12 seconds. We're just gonna survive this, guys. Oh, Bloodbath. Remember? Bloodbath is for healing. And we survived. Done. Notice how I use Bloodbath to heal? Because I'm a smart person. Can I not turn this quest in? We need to be level 40 to turn this quest in. That's BS. Honestly, that's genuine BS. Congratulations on the job well done. Here's your payment. Yeah. Just give a bunch of XP to the fucking healer who's already overleveled. Yeah, you jackass. Okay, so that's the quest that I wanted to get done. Is there an Aetheryte down there? I would have teleported from here. I guess not. Back the way we came. Yeah, this will be the last thing that we do tonight. We're going to look at the Lancer quest and upgrade into Dragoon. We got stuff. So this ring, is it better than the rings we have? This ring's eye level 39, and the ones that we have are eye level 5 and 30. Oh wow, yeah, this ring is much better. Pop that right there. That's good. We also got these boots, which we can't wear to level 43, and this necklace we can't wear to level 47. And this one's really for our caster more than anything else. Alright. Not bad, not bad. This helmet's not good. Not good for us. Oh, these gloves might be better. Item comparison. Yeah, that's a jump from 25 to 40. Yeah, we'll put those gloves on. When did we get those gloves? That's great. Lance is no good. That's no good. I think everything we have is like 30 plus. Oh, the chess piece is only 22. If we had a better chess piece. But we don't have any chess pieces though. These look like they're better. Is this necklace better? We're gonna like got all this stuff right. Then I'm just gonna go in there and like change it up to something else. Are these guys okay? Oh yeah, they're fine. That's part of their. Oh, it's a fate. That's fine. Yeah, no, the weather choker was actually better than this one. The 38, the weather choker was really. Oh, this weather choker is actually for caster. Do this. Switch to this. Do this. No, the cast is not better than the one we have. Come on, the weather choker's got to be better. Yeah, it gives me 4 intelligence. Oh, but the healer doesn't really care about intelligence. The healer cares about mind. Right? Does intelligence even a thing that I have to worry about? Strength affects magic attack potency when the roll is DPS. Affects healing magic potency. Also affects attack magic potency when the roll is healer. So yeah, even though it's a higher item number, it's actually not very good for us because it's it doesn't have any healing abilities on it. The lowest thing we have now is the necklace and the bracelet. And this... Oh, maybe this bracelet's better. Oh, maybe they're about the same. Yeah, it looks like they're the same. This ring? Maybe? Maybe this ring? Maybe? Level 30, level 39, level 18. No, that ring's not any good. Alright, let's skip that. Let's skip to the next part. Let's do Alberic. Aye, you must be the adventurer of whom Ywain sent word. Greetings and well met. I am Sir Alberic Bale, Knight of Ishgard. The Holy See is much obliged for your aid. Time being of the essence, I shall proceed straight to the heart of the matter. The eye, an Ishgardian relic of immeasurable worth, has been stolen, and we have reason to believe the culprit has come this way. So it is we ask your assistance in its recovery. The thief has been identified as a man named Estinian, a dragoon sworn to the service of the Holy See. Aye, you heard true. The crime was perpetrated by one of our own, an individual in a position of trust and no little honor. You may be assured that a fate worse than death awaits him upon capture. My duties to the sea afford me little opportunity to travel far beyond the walls of Ishgard. I must confess to a grave ignorance of recent Gardinian affairs. I was told that a sentry by the name of Lodgendenrel, that's Lodge. I'm going to call him Lodge. By the name of Lodge might have knowledge of the routes often taken by Ishgardian fugitives. I would prefer to keep my identity as a secret, and thus would have you gather that information you can from my man. We must act quickly, for you see, Estinian is... But I've already said too much. What matters is that we find our thief and the eye with all haste. When last sighted, Estinian was clad in black armor. Now go, and speak not a word of what I have told you to anyone. Oh yeah, our fit's different now because we've equipped a new armor. Let's keep it for a minute. I'm okay with this. I'm fine. Here we go. Here's Lodge. Routes favored by Ishgardian fugitives. Now that's a question I don't hear every day. You aren't plotting some unsavory act yourself, are you? Even if you were, I doubt you'd make it far. Any road, we've caught a few fleeing to the North Shroud. What with Gardania being home to nearly half as many Ellies as Ishgard, it is no easy task to identify outsiders. If you're on the hunt for someone, you could do worse than to visit Florentel's Spire to the North Shroud, in the North Shroud, and speak with a man named Idristan. If any suspicious persons have come across the border in recent days, he'd be first to know. Okay, so we need to go to the Shroud. That's just a little north of, south of where we are right now, actually. How we kind of came in here. Alright, let's see here. It's this way and up. This way. We're leveling Conjurer so quickly, and we're not even trying. Level 45? Damn. Hail, adventurer. Yes, I am the one tasked with monitoring those who would enter our lands by way of Korthus. An Ishgardian knight, clad in black armor? No, I recall nothing of the sort, and such a striking visitor would be difficult to forget. My apologies, friend. I can only suggest that you return to Log and see if he has any other theories. Well, that was very pointless. Oh my god. Wait, there's no teleport? I gotta take my bicycle all the way to Korthus. Hey, dude. You sleepy boy. I love my motorcycle. I feel so cool. No luck, you say? Most curious. Why, it is nigh impossible that a fugitive could make it this far without being espied from Florentel Spire. Which leaves the possibility that your man is still in Ishgard. It runs counter to good sense. Would the fugitive not want to put a distance of grounds between him and his pursuers? But by the process of deduction, it is a possibility. The climes of Ishgard are not kind to drifters and vagabonds. That said, there has been talk of curious smoke wafting from a cave east of here at night. Were I you, I might begin my search there. You got it. This way, right? Yeah. Yeah, this way. You boys better not start nothing with me. Although you might. I need to kill you. You in the back. No, you're right there. Get over here. Boom, you might pick up the wrong thing. There's only one though. Oh, it's all I needed to kill for him was one. Alright, good enough. What the fuck? Get him! Don't you hurt my bird. Alright, do we have a cutscene? Is that it? Oh, examine the campfire. Okay. The sparkling around the campfire didn't make me think that I had to touch it. It was just like, oh, that's just a sparkling campfire. Boom, baby. That Ishgard would resort to sending coin-starved adventurers after me. I know not whether to laugh or feel insulted. The eye, it rouses. For another? Preposterous. Our paths shall cross again. You can be sure of it. Alright. Let's get out of here. You guys could aggro on me. I'm not high enough level to avoid hostilities. Now, when we unlock Dragoon, we might get access to a host of new abilities, not just jump, because we're so much higher level than that. Dragoon clad in black, you say? Tell me all that transpired. Well, he jumped down. He thought I was really hot, and then he kind of left. By the Fury, that the eye would choose another. I had not thought it possible. In light of recent events, it would seem an explanation is in order. The eye is no ordinary relic. It harbors the power of the dragon, which it bestows upon a single chosen soul, the strongest and the wisest dragoon. He who is chosen is possessed of the power to fight our mortal foes, the dragons of Dravania, on equal footing, soaring the firmaments as if they were an extension of the land. The man is known as the Azure Dragon. The Azure Dragoon is the light of hope for all of Skadians, and the paragon of all dragoons. For this reason, you may imagine how it pains me to have to confess that the man you encountered, the thief, is none other than the Azure Dragoon, and that I was once his teacher. Needless to say, I acknowledge myself accountable for Estinian's misdeeds, and mean to do all in my power to find him and recover the eye. But I cannot do it alone. I require your help, Unsynced, you who have received the power of the dragon. You may labor to believe it, but there can be no mistake. The soul of the dragoon I bear glows in your presence, irrefutable proof that you are the chosen. What I can ill explain, however, is the why of it. Okay. Never before in Ishgard's long history has the eye roused to more than one individual in a single generation, but it avails us not to cudgel our brains about it. The fact of the matter is that you are now a vessel for the power of the dragon. The dragon lies yet in slumber, however, and you must needs possess the power to wake it, the soul of the dragoon. I would entrust you with mine, Unsynced. Like Estinian, I once ruled the skies as the Azure Dragoon. Although that power has since become lost to me, it was simply by force of habit that I have hitherto kept the soul upon my person. I have no inkling as to why the eye has seen fit to choose a second, and an outsider as that. Yet one thing is clear. None can challenge the Azure Dragoon and conceivably prevail save another Azure Dragoon. You are our only hope of bringing Estinian to justice and reclaiming the eye. Of course, I do not ask that you do this unaided. I may be a dragoon no more, but what knowledge I have, I shall gladly impart to you. For indeed, when the time comes that you must face the Azure Dragoon, not less than the complete mastery over the power of the dragon will avail you. That a peerless road lies ahead of you, I shall not deny. Knowing this, if you would still lend me your lance, I will teach you to harness the power that has chosen you. Go forth, my young dragoon, and rouse the dragon within. I look forward to your return. And now, we are a dragoon. Let's see what abilities we got unlocked. Armory unlocked. What? What? Dragoon unlocked. What? I thought I already had the armory unlocked. What? Your inner dragon grows strong. The next Dragoon quests will be available from Albrecht upon reaching level 35, which we are well over. Jobs. See, I told you it was a job. Obtain a soul crystal, blah, blah, blah. And the Jarmir quest. New skills. And coincide with those base class. Level rises, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, so that means that now, if we do this, it doesn't do that. Okay. Now we can equip the Soul of the Dragoon. Transfer. Yes, transfer. Okay. I don't know if anything else was going to be added there, but I'm glad it has not. This is good. We will now set this as Dragoon. Does that change it to Dragoon? It does. Great. Perfect. Now, we have new skills. Oh, we only have the one skill. This must be a job quest. Yeah, we probably don't get this until we do our job quest. But we now have jump. Jump, you might as well jump. Deliver a jumping attack with a potency of 250. Returns you to the original position after the attack is made. So put that right there. So this is a 30-second cast that deals 250, which is equal in power to our Vorpal Thrust, and more powerful than the other ones except for Full Thrust, which just does a 380 as long as we do the combo. But it's an ability, so we can kind of weave it in between attacks. We can go 1, 2, 3, kind of like that, which is like these things here, right? We're going to use that attack a lot, not going to lie. All right, let us head back to... Actually, Gridania's closer. Let's teleport to Gridania. So for now, we'll head to Gridania with our new soul. I don't remember why. Put on some pants! I don't know why. I don't remember why Estinian does that. He's a good guy in the end, guys. Spoiler alert. He's not really a villain. He's doing this for a purpose. Also, I don't know. Fuck. Is this what I give to... I don't get to level 49, do I? I'll have to look it up later. There's a ring you can get that gives you extra XP from levels... up to level 60? What can we do for you this evening? Retire to an inn. But we get that from the hymn. And I don't remember how we do that. I'm pretty sure we have to be a certain level. 49 to get it? I don't remember. Okay. We are doing just fine. I don't think anything needs to be stored. We don't have any more crystals. Glamour gems. Alright, everyone. Thanks for coming. For anyone who stuck around for any amount of time. Thanks for hanging out, if anyone is still here. So we're plugging away still at the MSQ. We got to do the Lancer quests. We got to do the White Mage quests. Well, not a Lancer. We got to do the Dragoon quest. Oh. And the White Mage quest is what's coming up. We still have the MSQ where we're trying to make friends with the Sylphs. Because the Sylphs could summon Rama, which is a lightning primal. We still have a few more primals to do before we finish A Realm Reborn. I don't think Rama is a main story quest one. We're talking to the Sylphs right now to make sure that they're not going to turn on us, but clearly there's something going on with the Sylphs that they don't want to talk to us. So we'll find out what that's all about probably next session. Sunday is the next stream that we're going to do. That's the long stream. It's going to be 6 hours, probably. 10:30, 11 we'll start, depending on getting up and going. But that's the plan. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you very much. We're going to exit game and watch my boy get inside his bed. All right, everyone. Good night.